Hello everyone, I hope you guys have a great Taurus and full moon. Okay, I know the energies are really shifting, but I do have some intuitive notes for you guys, and we're gonna see what the cards are gonna say. All right, they're not that many, so I'll probably do like a random shuffling at the end of the video. Obviously, as always, this is collective. If you want something more specific, feel free to check out my YouTube homepage, my website, to get either a personal reading or an energetic healing cleansing when it comes to karmics, your situation with your twin flame, or just on your spiritual journey, okay? My name is BKA Oracles, and I am stationed in Sweden. And I help the collective, basically people that tune into my channel, my videos, and help them ascend and get clarity on things in life for the highest and best good. So yeah, okay, let's begin. The first message here is in relation to somebody that has the name Theodore. Okay, Theodore, Theo. I wanted to link it to like the chipmunks, Theodore, but I feel like it's bigger than that. It's somebody's actual name. So whoever's dealing with Theodore, or if you are Theo that's watching, hopefully you don't mind me calling you Theo, but there's some sort of loss here, or you feel lost, okay? Pertaining to a relationship, a lover. Could also be a Gemini here. But I feel like, okay, no, my spirit guides is saying it's pertaining to a lover, okay? So you feel kind of lost when it comes to a love situation, Theo. And you feel like, just a sec, I just need to lower the music. But you do feel like you don't want to accept the fact that, that this has come to an end, the situation with you and them, okay? Or this could be how they're feeling about you, Theo, but I really do feel it's on your side, but you're having issues with dealing with the end of this love relationship here. You want some sort of justice or balance in life in order to move forward. I'm seeing here, based on the cards, you were actually heading towards like the beginning of like putting down a foundation between you and this person that you consider that you were in a love relationship with. And you were about to communicate towards how you were feeling emotionally, that you had feelings, that you have a crush, but it got shut down before you even had a chance to do so, okay? And I feel like this, again, based on the cards, it brought you into this hard moment. This is something that you wasn't expecting at all, so you now have a difficult situation of deciding what to do. This whole entire thing has pushed you in a whirlwind, and you feel judged by this as well. I also feel like you had a lot of people that supported you in terms of laying this foundation with this person, and encouraging you to like go forward, but yeah, it backfired right now, and you were ready to give it your all. You were very emotionally invested in this person, Theo. You could be a water sign, or just somebody that was just emotionally invested when it comes to this person. And now, you know, things are not growing, things are falling apart here. On a logical point of view, the thing is, like, life happens, right? But let's see why they're acting this way, because It is more so from your perspective. But the person that's supposed to become your new lover and you were about to confess your feelings here, they okay, so their energy was more so like they felt a connection, but it wasn't enough for them to, like, you know, build something. That's their energy here. They are very appreciative of, like, what you have given them, whether it was your emotions, your listening ear, or gifts based on the cards here. But they also feel like something was a bit like naive or immature or like not experienced. I feel like what I'm leaning towards here is more so like they wanted somebody more experienced, okay? They could also be younger than you based on the children cards or have children, but I'm getting the energy more of like they wanted somebody more experienced here, and this is why it didn't take the cup that you were ready to offer here, okay? And you know, they could have come across as somebody that was very guarded, this person that was supposed to be your lover, and could have caused some humiliation, dishonor, or even exiled you. Now, the Five of Swords is basically when somebody is trying to take you down, like emotionally, okay? It could be with other people's involvement, but it could also be, I'm tuning into there were people behind or in their ear as well pertaining to you, Theodore. But I will say this, they chose to not have you part of their life. They chose to exile you, and I mean, it's their choice. The thing is, on your behalf, because I'm reading for you, Theodore, it's their loss, okay? You know, it really is. I'm gonna do, but I'm tuning into like waiting, so I don't know, like you might be waiting for them. Let me do an advice card from my Through the Pain affirmation deck. Okay, let's see the energy for Theodore and how to handle this situation going forward. Okay, so we got I am moving forward, literally. So yeah, it's time to move forward, Theodore. So thank you for tuning in, and we're gonna move on to the next message. Okay, so the next message is in relation or pertaining to an airline, Lufthansa. I don't know if you work there. I don't know if something is going on at the company or with the planes there, but let's see what the cards are gonna say. I feel like I'm just gonna like, actually I am randomly shuffling here. I don't know if you guys can hear, but yeah, somebody's kind of not happy with how things are going at Lufthansa, whoever is working there, or the airlines, whatever. Yeah, somebody is not, they're not feeling the I'm tuning into like community. So you know, the energy between your boss and or the company and other companies, but I feel like it's like within the company. It feels like an inside situation here, you know? Somebody's very frustrated, very angry. It could be coworkers, it could, or the company in itself, but like, yeah, somebody's upset because, you know, something is not clear. They wanted to clear things off, but they're not allowed to speak or say anything, and all of a sudden things are coming to an end. This could be downsizing as well, cutting people off, okay? Lufthansa might be going that direction. Yeah. I feel like it has to do with investment, saving money, and people not flying as much as usual. So yeah, them cutting people off, it's gonna be a situation. But a lot of people, or companies I should say, is letting a lot of people go because how things are shifting. Like I was saying, a lot of things are shifting energetically, and it's definitely affecting what's going on this playing field, on the physical, right? Yeah. So I'm tuning into like they're letting people go. Let me see. I'm gonna clarify if they're shutting down. I'm not tuning that out. I think it's like they cannot afford of like having few staffs. Yeah, and am I? Yeah, I think they just need to downsize. That's what it is. I'm tuning into. A lot of people are gonna be upset, frustrated as well. And I feel like this is something that you guys won't expect. Nobody expected, but if we're gonna look at what inflation is, I feel like it comes with the territory. I felt that way. But I'm also getting the energy of like, I believe it's like, what what I'm remembering is that newscaster from CNN, when he was let go, and they didn't even give him like a message or a notification before that. They just kind of like, when his shift was done, he came back to his desk and it's kind of like, yeah, you can't work anymore. Or he like got like the information during work, and it's kind of like, we have to let you go. He heard that from the higher ups, and he was kind of a shock. Like he thought that because of the years he put in, they would even like, I don't know, bring somebody in to talk him through, like prepare him to be let go. But they didn't do that. They just kind of like, well, yeah, almost like they treated him like he was a new employee, like he wasn't somebody that brought a lot of change to the company or his section. So I'm getting that energy as well with the whole Lufthansa thing, where it's like them letting people go and changing things. With inflation is the normalcy, right? But the people working there, it's kind of like, what the heck is going on, you know? I'm also tuning into I Will Always Love You. So I just, like, they have love for you or they appreciate you. Like, they'll always be loved. But I'm still feeling this frustration still. Like, from your side, that's going to be let go. You kind of like, you feel such a fool. You feel like, you know, you didn't expect this. You feel kind of naive as well, that you know, put so much work into this and was fighting for the company and is fighting for everything that is stood and has so much like companionship, or vice versa. It's like they did so much for you at the time that you were working there, and they were so nurturing, caring, like almost like Don Lemon. Like he was almost like the face of CNN for a certain demographic at some point, right? For the things he said. And I feel like as an employee or somebody that was working with Lufthansa felt that way, and all of a sudden they're just gonna be like let go. So it's kind of like it feels very bamboozling, I have to say. It feels that way. If you, based on the cards, I got the Queen of Pentacles. You could be an earth sign, female as well, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So yeah, there's that. So we're gonna move on. Let me do like an advice card for my affirmation deck and see what's up. I feel like somebody's really upset about this whole entire thing, understandably. But anyways, we are one. Be in the frequency of love, and love will reside in you. Now, the frustration will be there, but I feel like if you handle it with professionalism, I think it will pan out. Like after, let's say, like when you apply for something else, you can, if you handle it correctly, I know this is gonna sound very coded, if you use them as reference, it's gonna help you guys like in the future. Okay, and then we got everything is working out in my favor. So next message, the spirit of depression. So I actually, this specific message here, because I get messages throughout the days of my life, but somebody's feeling the spirit of depression. I literally felt this like at night. It's one thing getting messages through the spirit realm, like when you're sleeping and astral projection. It's one thing when you get it in waking state, you know, based on clairaudiency, clairsentience, claircognizance, and clairvoyance. It's a different vibe, I have to say. So, you know, being an empath and everything, but yeah, somebody's feeling the spirit of depression, and it's not a good thing. It's in relation to somebody that is you're attracted to, or is attracted to you, somebody that you were flirting, dating with, hooking up, tempted by. It could be a third party situation as well, but whomever, it's in this category. So it's not somebody that you even have a title on in some sort of relationship, but they're depressed because right now, or in this current moment and state, they can't see you, or they can't gaslight you. And I'm tuning into this, either one of these. So they can't, as you guys can see, they can't watch you, look at you, stalk you. Hopefully it's not that. Gaslighting, hopefully it's not that. Perception, focusing out. So I guess they can't really, you know, get to you emotionally when it comes to being seduced by you, or you seducing them. Okay, the thing is, you and this person, it's not that deep for them even to feel some type of way. So for instance, if you took a break, or if you are not answering as quick as they want you to answer them, if you say no to being, you know, engaging with them, and in a way where, for instance, it's not sexual, that might put them into depression. I don't know, like, let's see. But nonetheless, they wanted to say something to you, express this. Okay, I'm getting, it could be that they wanted to express how they're feeling. Like, yeah, I'm like going through something right now where I'm depressed, but I'm also tuning into no. So that might not be true. That might be where the gaslighting is coming from. Or like I'm tuning into, like, they wanted to do something of this nature, but they can't, and now they're depressed because you don't want to deal with them. Either you block them, upset, or even worse, have boundaries. Yeah, it's something of that nature. I mean, okay, this person could also generally have depression. I'm not sure if it's clinical, but nonetheless, you retracting your energy from them is causing them to be depressed. Okay, this person is very frustrated, don't have enough confidence, is prone to self-sabotage, has a lot of ego, or is, again, prone to being very jealous or whatever. Yeah, or they feel this way about you, that you're frustrated in this relationship, but the thing is, they also feel that you are not sad, missing them, and thinking about them, because on the other hand, I feel like their energy is, I know what you did, but you definitely did pull away. I'm definitely pulling that out. They could have a shifting type of wishy-washy energy here. The thing is, I feel like on your behalf, like, it's not really that deep, and on their behalf, it shouldn't really affect them that emotionally to cause them into depression. If that's so, I do feel like something is not really stable clinically. Like, if I'm really gonna be honest, if somebody's being so reactive where it's like you're not responding, or you're busy, or you have a life, right, and they're getting affected by it, like, clinically something is not all the way there, okay? And you know, so I don't know, but I feel like they might project and be like, you know, you're upset, and or this is what's going on in their head I'm also tuning into. But the thing is, they're very much aware that you don't feel it, you don't feel this disconnect. Like, you feel, they are very much aware that it's not affecting you the same way it's affecting them. Okay. Like, on a spiritual note, aside from the cards and everything, they could have a spirit of depression, and that is more, I'm leaning more into like being spiritually attacked, and I have to like clarify that, because there is a thing as spiritual attacks, you know, that is not just a saying. So this could be on their energy right now. The spiritual of not feeling good enough, don't wanna, like, feeling like life is meaningless, and you withdrawing is triggering this, okay? The spirit of depression. Please take what resonates, okay? I want to say that as well. So, should I go more into this? I don't feel like, though. Yeah, somebody is like in their head. I did say that. They want to take action though, or they want some sort of support, okay? Or they thought that you would be more supportive. But I don't know, like, okay, if they're acting this, because it's giving irrational, from my point of view, it's really giving irrational, their way, their mind is going all over this, in terms of them analyzing and going too deep into this. Mind you, you guys are not dating, or even if you are, it's not official, it's giving very new, fresh. It's like, yeah, me and this person, we're just hanging out, we're just having fun, we're just flirting, and there is just a lot of sexual like tension between us. It's not like we're planning for a future. So just based on logic, they shouldn't react this way. I feel on a personal note, spiritually, this could literally be about them having a spiritual attachment to them in terms of a depression, or they are clinically depressed, okay? It's either one or. But and I'm gonna be just very blunt here. If it's a clinical depression situation, there is resources, there is help. And if it's based on spirituality and you're not clinically depressed, there are also resources and help spiritually where you can clear that energy. And one of those spiritualists that clear energy of such nature. Okay, so if you want to come and see me, whether from a distance or in person, let's get to it. But if not, there is always going to be help at the end of the day, okay? But I will give you an advice card, okay, for whoever is dealing with this, or who's dealing with a person that is having this energy, okay? I don't know if it's vice versa here, but I really do feel like if you're watching energetically, it's probably your person that is going through this. Okay, this is what I'm just picking up. But nonetheless, everything is working out in my favor, and this is the belief system that you should have. And affirm it for 21 days and let the habit become a manifestation in your life. This is scientifically based. And if you know what MIT studies are, you know what it is. You know, and you know what manifestations are about, you know what this is, okay? So we're gonna move into following message, okay? So a little bit of a crow message here, where I get symbolisms based on spirit animals. And the message here is pertaining to either or a wedding or a celebration of a birth of a baby girl. Congratulations, first and foremost. And something that is not really looking very good. And the final one is more so pertaining to protection when it comes to your spirit guides or ancestors. Good luck energy coming through, okay? I don't know if it's, let me check. Is it separate messages? Or is it all in one, 3 in 1? So it's not 3 in 1, it's separate. So we're gonna separate. Lordy Lord. Okay, so we're gonna go first into the wedding and the celebration of a birth of a girl. So congratulations, like I said. That's coming in for somebody. Either or is either a wedding or a celebration of a baby girl, or both, okay? So we got the Storm card and reverse. So something that was a pleasant surprise kind of tuned into something not so pleasant. So maybe something's going to take place at the wedding, or there might be some hardships during this pregnancy, okay? I feel like in pertaining to the pregnancy, there might be some hardships there, but you're going to be supported for sure. So you don't have to worry. You have a lot of support, and even if you don't feel, you're gonna be very supported about this, okay? We got the chariot card in reverse. Maybe you feel like something is not moving forward. There might be some sort of delays there, pregnancy wise. Okay, maybe your person will be delayed, like the father of the child will be delayed because they're working, and you feel like they're not going to be supportive, or there's not support from your spouse or your baby father here. But don't worry, you're gonna get supported, even if he doesn't make it though. But I feel like on your behalf as a woman, you're gonna feel like they don't honor you, exiled, very emotional, you know. But the thing is, on their behalf, it's because of work, it's because of money. King of Pentacles is all about work, you know. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but I'm feeling more so based on the King of Pentacles and the the Three of Pentacles. They're very much work orientated here. So, but you're gonna get support from your like family and friends still. But it's obviously, of course, you want the father of the baby to be there. I feel like this is stressing you out as well. You might not feel like they are a perfect match in terms of a father, but it's money, okay? Money is kind of like, I feel like you have different love languages. Let's see here. I feel like you might not be so secure if this person is your person. You know, not to like put anyone down. When you're pregnant, when you're gonna conceive a baby, a lot of emotions gets into play here. Like, let me just be honest, but this man, they could be like an alpha man, but they have this mentality of like, I bring in the money to the household, so them being there in person. The thing is that they're gonna be probably late, or there's gonna be delays, but they're still gonna be involved in this. Let me put I don't know if I can put my own situation in the equation here, but in my tradition and in the African parts of my family, it's very common where it's like, if the man doesn't show up to like the pregnancy or whatever, it's not really a big deal, because the woman is kind of like the sole provider or the head when it comes to children, especially like females. So I'm getting that energy, like they don't really have to be present when a child is born. I know it sounds very old-fashioned and traditional and very outdated, but I'm getting that energy. I'm not saying alpha males have, I mean, they could. I feel like this person have the same situation where it's like, I make the money or whatever, but there's not like they don't want to be there, but it's more so like they have to work. I'm getting that energy, okay? You might feel like they're like up to something, or they don't appreciate you, but this person could either be like very traditional or old school, like my own father. So that could be something of this nature, okay? So we're gonna give an advice card soon. So we got the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. There's gonna be victory. Things are gonna move forward, but it's gonna be a bit struggling. It is, but you are gonna be supported, okay? Nonetheless. Let's see here. This is your advice card. You can do it. Go for it. Never stop. So, you know, I guess endure it, but you're gonna be supportive, okay? So in terms of, that's part of the birth of a baby girl. In terms of the wedding part, things are gonna go well. Good. Things are gonna be balanced, okay? That's equal give and take. Yeah, this person is gonna be very emotionally connected to you, or is very emotionally intelligent, okay? So it's gonna match up in terms of you receiving what you're asking for in a partnership, okay? This person could also, if we're gonna base it on zodiac sign, could be a water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also tuning into Taurus and Libra, okay? Meow. But yeah, this person is gonna bring some sort of justice to you. I wanted to say karma, but it's kind of like you could be dealing with a karmic person as well, but not in a negative way. It's kind of like they could be like a karmic person, right? Not be like intuitive as you, or like, you know, into spirituality or religion, and they're very 3D, very like grounded on earth, work, family, friends, but is very traditional in that sense, where it's like, you know, anything that is based on intuition and imagination, even though they're gonna be very emotionally tuned with you and give you what you want based on your emotions, they're very practical, okay? They're a very practical spouse, okay? This person also very much values their independence, and they're all about their money and focus in that area, okay? But nonetheless, a provider they're gonna be, for sure, and things gonna be balanced out when it comes to this wedding. They're just very practical, okay? I'm also getting the energy of like, because of how they feel for you, they're not a type of individual that's like whimsical. I'm also tuning into that. They don't like whimsical stuff. That's for somebody, okay? But we're gonna move on, guys. Yeah, I feel like they like somebody that has their feet on their ground and is also like logical, like reasonable, that type of energy, okay? So we're gonna move forward. Something unpleasant. So something will take place that is not really that great. Now, this is gonna be tailored to anyone that's watching my videos, because I'm not gonna sit here and say things. I'm not acting crazy up on earth right now, but let's see. So based on the cards here, so we got things that are not gonna be all. So this is like the first time I felt intuitively to listen to like the music that was playing in the background, and it's like a instrumental tune. Something about instrumentals, classical music, jazz. That could be somebody's like, I don't know, playlist or preference of music. But what's not gonna look too good, it has to do with sexuality and somebody that wants to communicate something. Somebody got some sort of bad taste feeling when it comes to a person. Okay, somebody that looks very good on the outside but could be a snake behind the scenes. Okay, I feel like this person here, whoever's dealing with this person that is kind of bringing havoc in their life, they want some sort of healing right now, or they wanted them to be very healing, but it turned out that they are not. They feel like they're like a snake a bit, and they wanted to communicate and say something, but they rather keep their peace and be silent, okay? So yeah, that's, you know, whoever's dealing with that person is kind of like, damn, I thought this person was a healing person, but they kind of did me wrong, okay? Or I feel wronged by them. Yeah, they feel like something is going very slowly, or no, sorry, they feel like they wasted time, or they don't want to waste time. Is it a one or? Let me check. Do they feel like they wasted time? So no, so they feel like they don't want to waste time. Yeah, they feel like they don't want to waste time at all. So I guess before it's kind of like they wanted to take it slow, but now they're kind of like they don't want to waste any time. I don't know if you guys remember, but before of like the video, I was listening to this artist, and he was like, I don't want to waste no time anymore, or I'm not gonna waste time. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time anymore. So I feel like this person don't want to waste time anymore. Either on this person or just in general. And right now they're focusing on being patient here. Number 23 could also be symbolic for somebody, as well as number 20 and 35, okay? That's what I'm tuning in to, like, focus on the numbers here. But yeah, this person wants family, home life, you know, they want that foundation, okay? So I'm also getting energy of like, I'm not gonna focus on people that look good anymore or sexy. Like, I want somebody that wants to be my wife, maybe like a housewife, and yeah, it's giving the energy of like what I'm like going for right now is not gonna be based on looks, because they're always doing me wrong. I'm gonna go based on character and personality and see if they're like up to the task of being my wifey, you know, or a stay-at-home mom, either or, because we got the home, a family, tribe, and home. So I'm just linking it two together here. So yeah, good for them. I love that. Good for them. You know, time to shift priorities and go where we are wanted. I love that attitude, okay? For this person that's feeling that they need to change or they're going to change, I feel like they will though. Because they don't want to waste any more time. Your advice card here is basically, I am protected, I'm safe, and I am loved, okay? And affirm this for 21 days and let the habit become a manifestation in your life, okay? So we're gonna move on to the next message, and it's pertaining to some good luck, okay? I also feel like somebody might have fallen for you, or there's some sort of luck that's gonna fall into you. Yeah, it could be a luck. Or spirit guides, maybe like somebody wanted to fall into your life and your spirit guides protection is kind of like no, you know, this ain't it. So maybe somebody wanted access to your luck, your protection here, and your guides are kind of gonna shift you from whatever mindset or blockage that was trying to interfere, okay? And give you what you deserve in terms of unconditional love, okay? I'm also feeling it could be in relation to a person, because I mentioned that there is a portal here, so somebody new is coming in, okay? As well. And I feel like they might bring some sort of a luck into your life. So we got this, this one came out. I'm unstoppable, I'm moving forward, I'm rising like the eagle in the sky. They might, but it came out in reverse. I feel like they might not feel like they are a good option for you. Yeah, because I'm getting the energy of like your spirit guides might have sent in somebody for you to bring you luck, right? As well, because somebody does feel like you're very lucky, and somebody feels like they want to bring this to you as well. And I feel like your spirit guide opened that portal at that door pertaining to you, but you might not feel like they're on your same level, okay? Or they might not feel like they're on your level, but nonetheless, your spirit guides, your ancestors opened this door when it comes to this person, okay? They opened this portal, and then we go, I am destined for greatness. This person is somebody that's going to help you. They could be what they call a destiny helper, help you move forward in your purpose. Or this could be romantic. I really do feel like for some, this could be romantic. It almost like a friendship that turns into love, and you just kind of like, no, they're not my type, or not, I'm not into it. But your spirit guide is just like, this is the person. Okay, so I'm getting that. I feel like you're very grateful, but you also kind of like, yeah, no, okay? I'm getting energy of like, you're grateful for this opportunity in this moment, but you kind of like, I'm not sure. And you feel the love, but it's also a no when it comes to you. But I mean, if you don't want the love part, they're definitely going to help you with your purpose, okay? So, you know, at the end of the day, you have free will, so do what you like. But the spirit guides is protecting you. Anyone that's trying to interfere with your love life or you, they're going to move that away quickly. They have opened a door for somebody else that have an interest in you. You might not feel the same way, but at least you have options. That's always good, you know? So I'm going to do an advice card from my Angel Oracle deck. It's the perfect timing. So that means whatever is changing, whatever is coming in, whatever happens, come at what may, right? this is the season for it. So I want everyone to read this together collectively, okay? And I feel like some way, if we're gonna look at the card, things that have come out prior is very much aligning with the specific card here, which I'm really happy that it has. I love that. So yeah, I don't feel like I need to kind of okay, let me do one card randomly here for the Taurus and full moon. So we got, there's a message from Spirit. Okay, so it's in relation to some sort of karma. So some sort of lesson, karmic justice that would take place for somebody. I don't know if it's on your side or somebody that you're dealing with, but something of this nature is coming in, okay? If it's something that you're dealing with and you feel like, oh my God, another lesson, okay, whether it's with a person, people, places, or things, it's supposed to happen, okay? And when it comes to their side, that too is supposed to happen. Getting here is all divinely orchestrated, okay? So the message here is about balancing or dealing with your light side or your shadow side. Maybe there's too much light aspects in your life where it's like it's too much people pleasing, doing good, you know, of that nature. Or is vice versa, it's too much selflessness, is too much you know, toxicity or whatever. There needs to be some sort of balance there, and because there's no balance, there's gonna be some karma, aka some lessons there for you to realize what needs to be dealt with accordingly. So, you know, it's not being overflown. It's not being too much, okay? So basically, there's some sort of portal that is gonna open up here. Okay. Somebody also feels very stupid as well. Somebody doesn't feel bored anymore, which I love that. But the thing is, let's see when it comes to the other person that you're dealing with. Let's see. I feel like they feel stupid. But the thing is, yeah, I do feel like they feel stupid, but the thing is, why? Oh, this is like one of my longest readings. So they feel, whoever's gonna get karma in relation to you, they feel stupid because they also feel manipulated or deceived. Or they did this towards you, and this is why, yeah, okay, so they did this towards you, and this is why they feel stupid, okay? They're the ones that were wearing, or hiding their true self, or wearing like a double mask when it comes to you. So they did you wrong, basically, on an emotional level. And they feel stupid, okay? Because now you are either very full of blessings, you are on a different dimension mindset. I feel like you're also on a different, like, in terms of vibration of manifestation. So they could have talked about your legacy, what you have. They could have talked about you being too much up in the clouds, not having your feet on the ground in terms of like your life, okay, whether it's money, love life, or whatever the case may be. So they could have basically just talk shit about you on all aspects, and they're trying to manipulate you or other people around them as well pertaining to you. But the thing is, they feel stupid now because they're the ones that didn't have anything, and all the things that they were clowning you for and tuning into, they're in this space now, and that's their karma, okay? And that's also your karmic justice in relation to that. So you know, at the end of the day, the truth will always come out. I always say that. So when it comes to you, if you have any lessons, Because let's face it, we all deal with lessons in life. Not everything is all sunshine and rainbows, because if it was, it wouldn't be a human experience, okay? So if there's anything that feels karmic between you and yours right now, any lessons that you feel like, ugh, this again. So it's pertaining to something that you were holding on to, but you're not holding on to anymore. So it could be that you already have faced this lesson, okay, before this video, and I'm just kind of go right into like how to move forward from it. That could also be a situation here, okay? But yeah, I feel like you wanted to head somewhere, whether destination, you could have wanted to move or whatever, hanging on to a place, a mentality, and because you didn't know how to get out of it, then that became your karmic lesson, okay, if that makes sense. And I feel like your guides wanted to give you some clarity about seeing things from a logical, practical perspective instead of like wearing rose-colored glasses. You weren't seeing things clearly before, but you are doing it now. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you almost deceived yourself when it came to a situation. I wanted to say a place, but also wanted to say in relation to, it could be a person as well, but it's more so like a place or destination. I don't know, like maybe you had your eye on a place, right? Like it could be a house, it could be moving, it could be going out somewhere, and your intuition or your guides were kind of like, maybe not, you know, and then you went anyway, and all of a sudden things went kind of left, you know. It became a lesson, it became a hardship. You know, we live and we learn, okay? So yeah, I mean, things are gonna move forward, you're gonna have closure, and based on the cards here, you have learned not to repeat that cycle anymore. And on that note, I'm very happy that you took that initiative. Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, good luck in your journey in life.